Okay. So now we have added one slicer here. So you can drag and drop a slicer and just click on it. But before selecting it, click in the empty space, then click on the slicer. Okay. If you select any one of the visual and if you click on slicer, this visual will convert to this visual. Okay. So don't do that. Click outside here, then click on the visual. Okay. So now you can see I have added two visuals. However, we need many visuals to do, but I don't want this visual now. So I have one visual here. So what I will do in the field item, I want to show the department. Just drag and drop the department. Now I can see the departments are on the screen, right? And the look and feel, how I can change, you all know this one. First select the other visual where all the styles, fonts, colors are applied. Select that visual, then click on Format Painter. Then you will get a brush and just go to the visual where you want to apply. Just click on it. That's it. Now automatically this visual will be applied. Please do all of you the same. Now, as soon as we applied this, now this color you can see on my screen, the whole screen has, I mean, the whole visual has applied with all the colors what I have applied in the other visual. Now I need to make some changes to make this text visible. So for that, I'll go to the format visual after selecting the visual. Remember, you always have to be a visual to be selected with you. Then go to format visual, click on values. And here you can see in the values, because these are values, I have a font color which is black. I will change to white. So automatically the visual color will become white. So that is good for us. Now next one, I hope the remaining things all fine. Slicer header, it is showing here slicer header, which is department. I don't want to show it. You can hide it. Slicer header. I hide this. Please do the same thing. Go to visual. Go to visual. Okay. Inside visual slicer settings. Sorry. In the slicer header, I turned off. In the values, I just changed this color to white. Okay, let's just change the color to white, and you have to do one small change in the slicer settings style. Make it as drop down. Make it as drop down, and you can arrange this properly, right? And when I click here, you can see now the problem is the data inside it is not visible, right? And the background of this one is what? Still white. The background color of this drop down list is still white. Okay, so just go background, you can say color and apply. Now you can see now I got it back. So where I did again, I'm showing you, please just check on these items. First, I went to slicer settings. I made it as drop down so that I will get this type of action, drop down action. After this, I just went down. I turned off slicer header. Currently, there is no header. We will add that header soon. Now in the down, there is a values. In the values, the first option, we change the font color. Font color, if you want to make the size of this font size a little change according to your requirement, we can apply this. Okay, so now I'm keeping this one 12, as well as you can make it as bold. Okay, now in the down there is one more field, background. Just apply the color. Okay, so apply the color. So I applied black color because I need a matching color in the background. So I applied it, and bold, you can see now bold has applied on the screen. Now what is missing is the header. I mean, I can see that this is the filter I applied, but still the missing is what type of filter we have here. We don't know. For that, again, format visual, general. In the title, you have to add here department. Okay, department. So you can, department is fine, I think, department. Yeah. Okay, now I can just make it size little smaller, or if not, it's okay. And I can just increase this. Okay, perfect. So this is for department. So from here we can select the department. Generally we know if I select finance, now you can see only finance department will come out. So make sure you didn't selected anything from here. Now after this, what I want, you can copy this and paste for 3 times. Control V, Control V, Control V. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. Now I can drag it down and arrange them here. Okay, just to make it up, little up. Okay. Please do the same design. And also I just want to move them aside here. This one also I want to move it aside. Okay, we can decrease the sizes. Legend text. This is legend. Okay. Fine. Okay. So I hope you all have done the same. What I did, I just modified some of the settings and then made it smaller to fit other items on my screen. Now here we have department, so this is fine. Second one, I'm in the second drop down. I need a status. So what I can do, just remove this and you can drag and drop the status. Okay. So if I go here, now you see active and left. If I select active, those who are active, I can see them. If I click left, those are left, I can see them, right? So, okay, here also we missed many things, right? We didn't completed this visual properties. Please select this visual properties. And what I can do, I have to update this general title left employees. Okay, so what I want to do is data label, right? Data labels turned on, okay? And also x-axis, the colors, modify it, okay? Please do all of these changes because it's not visible, right? Y-axis and values, make it as white. So now it is visible. Okay, perfect now. So now what I can do when I go and change this, okay, let me change the title. You all have to do along with me the status as well as the department. Now, if I select the department like HR, okay, you can see now in April, 1%, July and October. If I select marketing, this is how the attrition has taken part. Okay, so now this is 2 departments. By holding the key, we can select it. So this is how generally we'll do. Okay. So this is done for department. This is for status. Same thing for the third one. I'll take a region, just drag and drop. And for this, the name, you have to general title and you write here region. Okay. And the last one here we have a gender. Okay. Based on gender also, we can apply the filter. So I'll go here and I will change the gender. So I don't want department. That's it. Now I can take here gender male or female. Okay, please apply this all and just let me know. done. Can take more 5 minutes. Please complete it. If you have done, that is okay. If not, just modify this line chart as well as your drop-down list, which is for slicer. You can just modify them. And what we want to add still more here is we are going to take a table in between. Okay, so I want to add a table here. Okay, so this is a table. And what a table will do, why we are using, you will understand soon. Okay, so just keep it aside like this. Okay, fine. Now this is a table. So in this table, what I want to show and what are the things we require for this table, we will add it. Okay, now it is, you can see for this one, we have only option called columns, right? So from here, I can add the columns which I need. So first column, I need department. In each department, how many employees are there? Okay, and what is the attrition rate for those departments? Okay, and also in which region this has an effect. So we can select all these options. Okay, so please do the same.
Could you please show this again, the table part?
Yeah, just drag then you can put the table first here, correct? Then I added the drag and drop the fields here, the
Okay,
columns. That's it.
okay.
Okay, I think you all have added. So hoping that what I can do now. So the look and feel of this table is not the look and feel of this other visuals. So the story is same again. What we will do, select the visual which where we already applied, select format painter, go on to this visual, and we have to be sure that the brush is highlighted. If the brush is not highlighted, it will not apply. Okay, so I will just click on it. So this is applied. So you can see the background and as well as the look and feel of this visual is same, but the data inside it is not same. And also the headers, the footers are not same. Okay, so what we can do now, we can update them. I will just make it some more space for this. Okay, so what I will do, go to visual. Now see here, we have column headers. So visual, in the visual, these are all hierarchies are closed for applying different types of settings. So I will be going for the first visual, which is the column headers. And for the column headers, it's already applied the text color as black. I will change this to white and the background color to black. Now you can see the first job we are done, right? So I need a text color. So you can see this column headers, remember, and you can increase the size here. You can see now it is whenever we are changing anything, it will change your data also. So I don't want that much. Fine. Okay, I think, okay, not even 11. I will take 10.5. Okay, that is fine for me. 10.5 I took. So this one you have to type. Okay, it will not take in points. So we have to type. Then you can take the bold. So still again it went out. So select 9. Okay, 9 is fine for me. Okay. So next one, we can make it center align if you need it, but do this one first. So text wrap, we know already the what is a wrap, right? Wrapping of text. If it is outside of the border, it will wrap it. If not, the text will go hidden inside the other column. So which if you avoid that, or if you want to avoid that, we can use this. Okay. Right now, and remember, whenever you're selecting anything, this whole diagram will change. Okay, so don't do the selection anywhere now. Now, next one, still it is the look and feel of this data is not same, right? The look and feel of this data is not same. I have to update it. So how we can do? Now we can go to the same visual here. So first we have changed the column headers. Now these are all called as values. Okay. These are all called as values. You can see all the values text color is what? Black. Turn to white. So you can modify according to your design. I'm just making white because I need white. I will put it here black. Now you can see now it has turned to black. So remaining or the other text which I can see here is they are black with gray background. You can see here, right? So what I need to get from here is, okay, so alternate text color. Okay, so better I will take white. So again this will be hidden, and the color for this is again black. Now you can see it has the full black screen. How actually the others visuals looks, right? Other visual look like. Okay, now what I want, please do this one. It is here only in the visual values, alternate text color, background color, alternate text color, alternate background color. Please apply this. I will wait here.
Can we increase, decrease these column sizes in that table?
Yes, you have, you can see here, cell elements, not cell elements, sorry. Here, specific columns, you can see here, not given. Okay, you can apply from here only then. What you can do, just go to the values, okay? And you can change from here directly. If I increase here, you can see now they are increasing.
No, no, not the font
Mm,
size. I mean to say
mhm.
if I want like total employees is just like singular digits. So if I want to reduce that column size,
No, you can't do this one. You can do
the
one thing.
columns
Total employees is a column name here, right? This column name
can
is
wrap
what
text.
actually, yeah, you can't use this one because this is taking the space because based on this total employees.
Okay.
Okay, so and one more thing you can see here, apply settings to, you see here in the down, there is one option called total employees, right? Select
Mm-hmm,
total employees.
mm-hmm,
Now here, apply to values means these values. If I click on center, this can move. You can see now they all
mm-hmm,
move to center. This I
mm-hmm,
can do. Okay, but we cannot adjust the sizes of the top.
mm.
You can see
Okay,
now
okay.
here, you can see when I'm dragging it, there is a little effect in the other data items. You can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that over like wrapping we what we did that will go away. Like let's do one thing.
Okay.
I will take it aside. See now, what happened? That gone. You
Mm,
can't
mm,
identify what is your column, right?
mm, mm,
So this will affect it. So better do one thing. If we have that type of report, you can rename your column name. That is better.
mm,
Like total employees is a full column name, right? So we can change it to TOT, something like employees. So if I go here,
mm,
okay, now see this is the whole column name, right?
mm,
Rename for this visual. You can see it.
mm,
Okay, click on this. I will do one thing. I will not put all the total employees. I will put here T dot EMP. Okay,
mm, mm.
then I'll press it. Now you can see now this is okay. So I can now what I can do, I can just move it because I don't have any problem with this name.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So this one you can do it.
Okay. It's just that the cell size, the column sizes cannot be increased, decreased. It will become
Yeah.
depending on the
Directly you
name of the
can't do
header.
it. Yes. Because
Okay.
it will follow this policy. Okay.
Okay.
So how you have used that will apply here.
Okay.
Okay. So fine. I will just take it back again. Okay. Total employees. Okay. You can, but this is the procedure. You can change it if you want. You can change it here. Rename for this visual and you can change it. Okay. Okay, and I want to make central line of this data. How to do? I shown you already. If you remember, you can go to the visual and you can go to the specific column and which column total employees. I want this data to be central line. Just click here. It will be central line. And even for the attrition rate, select it and I can put it again central line. Now you can see there is a space between them. This one you can do it. So these things, see, I'm sure that you may have a confusions. You may feel like how we can do it. This will not possible directly to do. You have to work on at least like 3 to 5 different dashboards. Then only you will come to know, okay, how this is behaving. Okay. So if required, as I told you in the last session, I thought to give you one dashboard, but I am sure that you can't do it. So that's the reason I didn't send any other dashboards. When you receive the dashboards, maybe like when someone like Miss Suchita, when she's coming here, I will give the complete data from which you will find many different resources to practice. Take that and you can work on it. Okay. So anytime if you find any issues, just ping me, no problem. That's not an issue. I will answer you. Okay. Right. So this is if you have completed this, still I feel one more small thing missing here. You can see there is option called grid. I will click on grid and in the grid, uh, okay, you have horizontal lines, right? Horizontal lines already perfect. Vertical lines I want. Now you can see now there is a vertical line in between. Now I can add a vertical line better on the requirement. So how you want, you can add those lines. Now I can add any colored lines lines that match with my previous selections. Anything that you like, you can add it. Okay, fine.
Um, can we just scroll down on this table itself?
Yeah,
We did the sorry, we did the center align, right? I'm
yeah, we
having
did
a
it.
I'm having a column as total and then it picked up the attrition percentage also at the bottom of my
Yes,
table.
correct. Yeah, you can't see here because I have that color of this one is modified. You can see now. Okay, you are asking about this, right?
Yes, correct. So
Yeah, that
now
is
the thing
correct.
is
Now,
why
yeah,
these
this,
two numbers are not aligned as
yeah,
right center
to,
align.
let me finish. Totals is a separate approach. You can turn it
Oh,
off.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you want to do further totals, you have to work on the totals property only. You can see here in the totals property, it has a specific approach. So text
Oh,
color, background color, and let me check here. Total we have no. So because it is not considering that one as a column, it is a separate column here. Okay.
mm-hmm,
So we don't have any different option for this. Total values, you see, there is no alignment for this.
mm-hmm.
So we have to see, we have to search for it. Somewhere it will be there.
Okay.
Okay. So, but it is not considered to be the column. So remaining all are the column properties. That's the reason you can see now remaining all are the column properties, but this totals is a separate property. So if you want it, you can keep it. If not, just we can remove that. We don't want it because anyhow the totals we are showing on the top, right? But we don't want here. So you can remove it.
Yeah, okay. But if
Yeah.
we have to keep it on the table, there is no
Turn it on.
alignment for it.
No, no, no.
At least like we'll have to explore and check if it
Yeah,
can
you
be
can
aligned or
explore
not.
it. Yeah, you can explore it and you can check where it is. And if not,
Okay.
you can adjust the data according to the look and feel of the totals and all. And there are,
Okay.
as I told you, every visual doesn't have every visual doesn't have all the properties as we were expecting. That's the reason we are going for what custom visuals. So you have to take those visuals, which I'm going to give you all. So these tables are missing with the different types of properties like subtotals, etc., etc. So those all you can see in those visuals. There are many, many different visuals. Around you can say 10,000 plus visuals are there, which are almost free. And you can how to know about the visual, just take the visual name, just paste into your nowadays we have many different applications, like you have chat gpts, google, this one, that one, there are many resources, right? You can just google it, or you can just make it any chat gpt for immediate answers, and you can get some more knowledge and you can use it. Only thing what you have to understand for visual is what are the fields needed for that visual and what are the properties to change. That's it. Remaining things we never change for any visual. So it doesn't allow also. So that's the only thing which we have to understand. Okay. Now, I hope this is okay. Yeah, I'm on mic. Okay. Now, what I need until this one is fine. Now we will come to the last session query. Okay. In the last session, the query was like everyone has some different type of approach or criteria. Okay, like I don't want to see this data, the complete data. I want to see only IT data because I'm into IT only. Example. Now there is one more department, HR. So they will say, I don't want to see any IT. I want to see HR because this is an attrition dashboard, not an any analysis dashboard for any other thing. So like that, there are different types of departments which you can change it. Example, now what happened by mistake, someone has clicked on HR here. Now this whole set has been changed and he is searching like where I have clicked. He is not sure, right? I know that I have clicked here. That's the reason I can go back. Okay. But these all things are like, we need to have prepared some solution so that someone come onto this screen and he face some issues. He should have a reset option. He should have a option to filter directly. He should have an option to see his department directly, or like he has to see something like other than any other requirement on a screen by buttons, he has to use it. So those options, how we can do now, we will see that. For that, we have an option called bookmark. Generally, if you are all are familiar with SAP, we have a properties there in SAP also, like saving the state wherever you are in the current application. So that state we can save in SAP, even we can save in BAW, which is a business automation workflow in IBM, right? So those used to save the states, and we can go to that save state any time of any, I mean any point of time whenever I required again. Suppose I finished complete application, but I feel like I'm missing something and again I want to start it, but the last point where I saved, I want to go there. That is called point of state. So which is not available in most of the applications, that we can do in some applications only. Okay. So here also we can do that one. So we have one property here. So make sure you have you are clear with this topic. Okay. So here when I go to the topic of view in the on the screen, view screen, sorry, view tab, on the top view tab, you will see there is an option called bookmarks. We have an option called bookmarks. Okay. So before clicking, okay, if you want to click, you can click it. Maybe some of you already clicked, I hope. So just click on bookmarks. You will see a bookmarks window will open. You can see what it says. Use bookmarks to capture key data for yourself and others. Filter data to get the state you want to capture and click add. So this is what actually it is saying. Okay, you can save the state and you can capture that information. Okay, so how we can do it? We will do the step-by-step approach. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll take some water and come. Okay, so let's start. Now, maybe you all are ready. So what you can do first, I don't want now data as well as I don't want visual. Okay. So make yourself ready that you have clicked on bookmarks from the view tab. Okay. So now we are going to use this bookmarks tab and this, bookmarks panel in the view tab. Okay. So now what I want, I need the buttons here, buttons. Okay. Now go to insert tab. There is an option here, buttons. Okay. See here, insert buttons. In the buttons, the first button you can see here there is a button name called blank. Okay, click on this button blank. Okay, so it's asking me to enter my email address and all. Actually no need, but if it is asking for you, you can enter, but no need. Okay, I can just drag it and you can keep it here somewhere. So why it is asking, it is thinking that I'm going to publish my data to any workspace which is online, right? So no problem, because this will be going to pop up every time. I will enter my data. I will enter my email, which is available on my powerbi.com. As I told you before also, powerbi.com is a Microsoft Fabric account where it will provide the workspaces. Okay, we will see that once we are done with this. Okay, at the rate, fine, techata.com. Okay. All right, so now I'm in. Okay, you can see on the top, my account is showing. So just for, so don't be confused. Okay, I'm not going to show anything, but just for clarity, whenever we add an account, you see there is one option called publish. You can see when I go to publish, you have an option there. Publish this report online in the Power BI service. In the first session, I told you Power BI service means powerbi.com. Whenever you go to powerbi.com, this service will be available there. Powerbi.com. Okay, so this is how generally we do it. Sorry, 1 minute, just 1 minute. Okay. Sorry, Actually, I was having some managerial discussion. It's okay. So fine, let's continue. And this is very simple to finish, don't worry. So what we can do now, so we have added a button. I have a bookmarks. What about publish and all that we will see soon. Okay. So I have a button here. Now this button is still empty, correct? This button is still empty. As we discussed before also, every button on the screen, and every visual on the screen, the only way to modify is through the format icon. Okay. So please go to the general and change this title to, I'm changing the title here to reset. Just make it as reset. Okay. This is not working good. Okay. We'll not take this one then. I'll go to properties, no button, then shape, no rotation. I have to take some other property. Effects, properties, no. Style, icon, film glow. Not here also. Properties. Okay, so let's do one thing. First, we'll change this. Let's do, I don't want to have this property here, but okay, text to property. Let's turn on and I will give you reset here. Okay, it's coming. Okay, perfect. So please use this. So it is inside shape. See, you can see what I'm doing. I'm also searching, right? Means every time the button controls, the button properties may not be same. Okay, don't worry. But the properties will be same, but it may not be available at one place always. Okay, so you have to go through it. So what is the problem I was having? If I'm using this property, let's say you can see here on the screen. Let me make it white so that you will see this. You can see a reset, correct? Now what I will do, I'll remove from here. I'll go to general. There is a option called title. When I'm giving here, you see now it's not a proper alignment and it's not showing me that reset button as I required. You can see there is there is one underline is coming and all these things are not a proper stuff, right? So you can turn it off. I don't want title. Okay. And then you go to the button, style property, text property, and paste it here. You can see now reset and make it as bold. You can see now reset and you can make it here like at least 12. So you see a reset, which is 12. And you know the padding, right? All of you, I hope you know this. Padding is something like this text data we can arrange anywhere according to our requirement. If suppose I'm reducing the padding, the text should move, the text will move up. Okay, so let me remove this. Right, you can see now whenever I'm making 0 or whenever I'm increasing this, you can see this is moving. So that just to make you understand only. So now I don't want to change anything. You can see now it is affecting. Whenever you click anything, it will show you what will happen. If you close this, what will happen? If you change this, what will happen? Okay. So this is a reset button I added. Okay. And now what is our story again? We have to add the style, look and feel to this button. Now add it. Okay. Now you can see the rounded corners I have added and the reset action I have added here. Okay. So this is how we will do it. Can you all do the same, please? If you completed it, now let me know. So what I did, again, I'm showing you, select the button, style, change the text, change the text. Only text property I change. So no worries. Okay. Only the text property I change. Okay. So there is nothing else I have applied. Icon, if you want to change any icon, you can change the icon. Okay. Icon type, like let's say you have a reset icon. Okay. And the line color already applied. Icon placement left to the text. Okay. Something like this you can apply. Okay. You can check it up if it works. Uh, Still it's not visible. Maybe because of the style which I'm using. Maybe that's fill color, border, shadow, shape. Okay, from here also we can change the shapes, rounded top and all those things we can change. Rounded corners you already know, but we have already applied from this format painter using that format painter. Okay. I hope you all have done this one, right? Hoping that I'm moving further. Okay. Now, please see on my screen. This is very important. If you understand this, means we are done. If you understand this, means we are done. Okay. Now, what I did, I have added the button. I'm visible, right? Okay, right. I'm added the button. I have added the button. So button is on my screen. Okay. Now you see the whole data is not at disturbed. Means it's like a fresh data with all the content what I need on my dashboard. Everything is as it is. Every data item is as it is. I'm not changing anything on the dashboard. Okay. This is my first screen. Clear? Please see this one carefully. I didn't touch any data. Means it is as it is. Now I'm in the bookmarks. I'm in the bookmarks. Okay. I didn't touch any data. I went to bookmarks. I click on add. This is the first property. When I click on add, it will ask me, it will generate one bookmark asking this is a bookmark one. I can rename, I will rename this. Okay. Rename this as reset. reset. You can remember the name doesn't matter. You don't think that, okay, this bookmark reset means it will for reset. No, you can put that name anything. Okay, I'll do one thing for avoiding confusion. I'll make it as default. Okay, this is a default text. Make it that same. Okay, I hope you all have done the same. Please do this. Okay, I hope you all have done the same, right? You clicked on add, you renamed it, and the button is still here. We didn't finish. We didn't yet finish. I mean, this job is not yet done. Okay, but remember, default is still there. Okay, you have clicked on add and you renamed it as default. Okay, now click on the button. Okay, remember all the time you have to do the same thing. Button and bookmark, there is no relationship. You have to prepare the relationship. I selected the button. You can see there is a button name, sorry, there is a button property called action. Click on, turn on action. Now click here. Now what is the type we have used here? Bookmark, right? Click on this and select here bookmark. When I select bookmark, okay, now it is asking what is your bookmark name, correct? Because I have given some name. I will select here default. Please do this. All sorry, I hope you all have done this. So you please select here the first you have to add bookmark, select the button, go to action, type is bookmark and bookmark as bookmark name. Okay, after doing this we are done. Now you see on my screen, let's suppose I just click outside, and what I will do, I selected here HR. Clear? I selected HR, and from here what I want to see, I selected north also, means the region. Now, when the user comes onto this screen, he will not understand what is happening. Okay. Then he will go to this button directly. Okay. Now you will use control plus click because this is not the a viewable screen, right? The view screen will be your Power BI service. When you are publishing it, you will view there. Now I'll just click on this by holding the control key. Okay. So as soon as you click on this, the data should, what you have to do, the data should go back to reset. Okay. So let me hold the control key and click on this. It's not applied still. Okay, I think this has a problem. It's not applied properly. Okay, so the reset button should apply and it should display that data. Okay, so let me do one thing. It has not yet applied. So what I can do, see again. Now this is not working. This is not working. I'll delete or I will update it. Okay, so means now I am again on default. I'll click on update. Now this is updated. Okay, this is updated. Now again, I'll go back to format button, turn it on. Now again, I will select this default. So this is perfectly done. Okay. Now go back. Now again, I will click on some other status. Let's say left. Now I'll click on hold control key and then click on this. Oh, it's not working for me. Control click. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, fine. Let's do one thing. I'll delete this button. I'll delete this one again. So let me take the bookmark again. Okay. Bookmark. I will rename this. Rename. I'll rename this one to default. Default. Default screen. Something. Whatever it is. You can give any name. Not a matter. Okay. Now this has saved it. Okay. Now I can go to the view. Yeah. This is working. If you can see this. See now when I click on view. This is a default, correct? It is working. Perfect. Now what I will do, I'll select active. Okay. Sorry, I have to make it all. Now again, I will select exit. Now again, I will check it update. What I did, please make sure that what I'm doing now is I'm updating the same bookmark. Okay. I updated. Click on view. Now this is perfectly working fine. Okay. See now, this is total employees, active employees, all are fine. Correct. So now I have to apply this one to my button. So let's do that. Now I'll go to insert tab, buttons. I have a button called blank button. What we did before, same thing. So whenever we add the button, it will go to the left corner. Okay. It will not available directly where the button is, where the cursor is highlighting. So it will be left corner. Now the properties you're already familiar. I'm just changing it. I turn it on the text. I'll write here reset. Okay. And I will change the color of the reset button and I will change the size. And then I'll go to where you'll go to where action. Okay, sorry. Go to action and turn it on. And this is my bookmark and I'll go to default screen. This is done. This is how actually we do it. Now, after doing it, let me do one thing, save. Maybe the problem I didn't save it. I think so. So now I will try to change this some property. I change it to left and I selected some sales. For sales, it is doing this one. I hold the control key, I click on this. Now you see now what happened? It came back. The whole data came back. Now again you can see now West. I selected West for finance. Okay. Now the data looks like this. You see now total employees active. This all changed. Now I don't want this data. I want to reset it. Hold the control key, click here. Again your data will be reset back. Okay. Check you all have done the same or not. Please update me. Any issues in this? Are you working? Done? Anyone have a issue, please let me know so that we can do directly in your system and we can check it out. You can hear my voice, right? I'm a little confused.
Yes, yes. Yes, we
Okay.
can.
So you have done this one or not? You all
Yes,
have
yes.
the, okay.
Yes.
So now
But
reset is, yeah.
what I wanted to check was when we click on this reset button, like, is there
Mm.
any specific reason why we have to hold the control key also?
Yeah,
Or is
because
it
this
like
is,
because of the Power BI?
no, 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 because in the Power BI, it will do like this. You see now, when I hover it, it is saying that control plus
Yeah,
click. Okay.
yeah.
But it is when you go to view screen, you don't need when you are
Okay,
publishing it. This is you are developing, right? These are all
okay, okay.
developers, right? Developing the
Oh,
controls. Okay.
okay.
Now you can try some more options like for you have here 5 departments, right? I will show one department. Please try some other departments from your side. Okay. So what I can do, like I'm going to insert tab again. I'm taking the blank button. Okay. So just drag this button and keep a side here. Oh, sorry. This hold it here only. Okay.
Mahmood, I have some
Yeah.
issue, while doing
Uh-huh.
some issue on the file. I click on the fix that one and it is already gone everything. It's asking me to reinstall again. So I have to do again the reinstallation completely. Maybe some because these are the copy or
Uh-huh.
maybe it is not installed properly. It is happened the
Okay.
second time. So I have to reinstall again everything now.
Acha. Okay. Okay.
Let me try.
So
Let me try.
no problem. Anyhow, you can do that one. No issues. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Until that time, I will tell you one more control. So after that, we can take a break and you can finish installation. When I'm back, we will work on some financial data and we will see like how we can do it. But it is similar. I hope this is same. Okay, no problem. We'll
Oh,
do it again. No
okay.
issues.
Okay. Thanks.
See,
Thanks.
now what I will do, I'll take one button. Now I will rename the button. Okay. So just let's take, I will rename this one as button style and here text property and here I will give this is my HR. Okay, I'm doing for HR. You all have to do the remaining departments. I'll take HR here. Okay, then after this, now HR data is means this button itself shows that this is for HR. Okay, the button itself says this is for HR. Okay, even I can modify the borders and all from here also. You can do the transparency, border color. Okay, and you can make it the fill for that one. Okay, I mean for the button. So all these things you can apply, but as we follow the same policy, if not, I'll select this button. I'll go to home tab, format printer. I'll apply on this button. Okay, now HR is applied. Now for HR, I have to add an action. Still the action is empty. Now what I will do, see carefully. Now my target is to take HR. Okay. So I can click directly here in HR or I can click from here and I can take HR from here. Okay. Now this is whole screen. What I can see here is HR data. Okay. Now keeping this HR selected, remember keeping this HR selected, I'll click on add. Now a bookmark is generated. I will rename this one with my HR screen. Anything, you can rename anything. Okay. I'm just giving HR screen. Okay. Now I created it. Now what is the next task? Select the button, go to the action, go to the type, select bookmark and then select here HR screen. Done. Now we have done all of these things now, right? Now what is the thing here we have to do? Just see, I'm clicking on reset. The data went back, right? You can see all in my screen. If I click on HR, now I'll get what? Only HR data. Like last time we had one query like, no, I don't want to see the complete data. I want to see some range to some range. Means first you apply those filters, this range to this range, and you see the screen. Save that one in a save state and apply that one to some other buttons. Automatically you can apply this. Okay. So do this one. Now your task, I'm writing here, please do all these things for me. And when we come from the break, we can see these things. I want the department like finance and I want on marketing. Okay. Marketing. Then I want on gender, that is male button and other one is like female button. Okay. Last sessions, you already tried one option called as drill through. I hope you all remember this. So what I want, whenever I drill through any of the department, I want to get the complete information in another screen. Okay. Please do those two tasks and I will, when we are back after the break, we can see these options. Okay. If you can do it, that is well and good. After that, we will go for another option. that how we can take some financial Excel file and we can use that file to develop this. Okay, we don't take the full data, a small information as one of you have requested. We will work on it. Okay. All right. So you can take a break. You can complete it. Please, when you are back, I want to see this one in your systems. If you can do it, much better. If anyone is having some trouble, please let me know. Share the screen. We will work on it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Mahmood, how much time
Yeah.
we will take today, whole day up to 3 or what? What is the
No, no, no,
plan?
no. This is only until 2 today.
Until
And
2 we
this
will
is
take.
until 2. And most probably like we are taking now 15 minutes to 20 minutes of break. But after that, again, actually, we are taking the lunch time at 1 o'clock, right? So we can
We will
continue
we will
and we can,
continue better, better, better.
yeah, we can
Because then
continue
we can
and
catch up some other job also, because so much.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can continue and we can finish a little early also. So that lunch we
Okay,
can postpone half an
that will
hour
be good.
more and 1:30 we can close it.
And you will keep with
Mm,
us your contacts always if you face
mm.
any trouble in a week time, because we will do the practice completely.
Always, always.
Huh?
No
And that will
worries.
be great. That will be great because
No,
in a
you most
2 days,
welcome.
3 days, so many
Yeah.
things are like missing out. We are not in the same
Yes.
speed or same way.
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
See, actually, I have the groups, I mean, the WhatsApp groups for Capco, Qatar Electricity, and this Dolphin Energy,
Oh,
the group, okay, and as well as now Qatar Airways came. And maybe in 2019 or 20, I have given the training for you at the Corona time for the box ever. That time I trained in the this buildings, training buildings in Deering Road.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
this was a long time ago. There was a big team in my group. That time we studied on Boxever JavaScript, which you were using that time. And those
Ah,
groups still available with me. And maybe I'm not sure you all know Mr. Satish Loganatham. So he's also one
okay,
guy
okay.
from,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So he's still my friend. So not only one, we have many like this. Okay. So
yeah.
don't worry. I'm always with you. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't worry
you
about
are you are telling us these things, but when we
it.
start, we already said our instructor is very good because we understand what he spoke and we understand what he's doing. So that
All
already
right.
certificate
Perfect.
you got it from us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Great. Great. Thank you. Have a great. Thank you.
So
So,
you have our
uh,
all contacts number and all that now for the group.
yes, yes, yes.
But that will
I
be great
have. Yeah, yeah.
because to time, if anything required, anything
Mm-mm.
improvement, developments, accordingly we will reach out to you, and then we
Mm-mm.
can do our best and best.
Yeah, yeah. Always, always. No worries. No worries. Even there is a provision like if you are working on anything, if you want to, you can share with me also. I can work for you. No problem. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for
You're
that.
most welcome.
Thanks.
Take care. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I will catch you after the break. Okay. Right. Okay, hi all. I'm back. I hope you're all here.
Yes, I'm around.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
even I am
Okay.
around.
So you all have done this. I mean, the task we have given now, the
Yes,
marketing button, sales, HR, IT,
just
done, huh?
about to complete. Just
Okay. Okay. And I have sent one mail to share the files to Mr. Imran and Mr. Malik, I think. To whom I sent. Just a minute. Mm, okay, I have sent two files to Mr. Imran. Yeah, and Malik. Can you please share those two files into a share folder so that we can work on those two tasks?
So these are all text files, right? One
Yes,
is
correct, correct. Two are the text
department and
files.
finance, right?
Yes, yes,
Sure,
perfect. Yeah,
sure.
please. So let me check. Still the recording is going on. Okay, no problem. It's okay, fine. So I hope you all have done this. We have to move quickly to other topic also. So what I can do, you can proceed. I'm giving you one drill through because this one is okay. Buttons, how you can use it. So if I go to drill through, I can use a table. I mean, I can use a visual here. Generally, we did this one for many times before also. So I think I no need to take much time on this to work. So here, let me take one column that is department. Okay, better take employee ID, department. I will take a region, status, and okay, this is a tenure of the month. Then I'll take age of those employees, gender of those employees, okay, gender, and exit date. I will take something like year. If not year and month, will take better. Okay, so when they have exited, I use this data. So and so how to beautify? You all know much better than me now. So you can see if you want to beautify it, column headers, you can change the size. Okay, I can make some more, right? So these are the column headers and you know the values, right? We can make the values change the size of the values. And the text colors, we already know this, how to change it. So I'm not interested to do anything. If you want to do, you can do it also, but it will take some time. Okay. So fine. However, I have some data here which is related to particular employee ID or particular department. Okay. So when I go to my HR attrition dashboard, I have the department data and I have the total employees data. So when I select the finance and when I right click and I will say drill through, currently it is not visible. Why? Because still the drill through field is not added anywhere. Okay. I can write here, I can rename this one as a drill through. Okay. Drill through fine through report fine. I can give the report like this, and then for this drill through report I can add any column. Let me take here as, see, remember, very important. Maybe you forget again back, but remember on which column you want to apply drill through, that column we will add in the drill through field here. Okay, let me take, I'm taking the department because I want to apply the drill through department. So through department. Okay, now if I right click here and if I see, now you will see the option drill through. Okay, when I click here, now you can select, as I selected the finance there, now I can come on to this screen. I can do the same task. I can even clear the filter. I can do. And you all know this action. This is a button action which we already have worked many times and now. So you can even modify this button because now you are familiar with everything. You can modify the shape, like generally you can take a rounded rectangle, and you can change the style. Like for example, I want to change okay, I want to add some text. I can add here like a buck. Okay, I can add the text. I can make it as a center line. So this is fine. And I can increase bold. Okay. And also the color, fill color. I don't have any color. I will apply some color. Anything which you like better. I can take blue. For me, it's better. So I feel more blue. And the back color, I want to have something white. Okay. So this is fine. So you can see now it looks good, correct? Now, if I go and click here, I can go back to my HR. Again, I can select now this time HR. I can go to drill through, click on drill through. I will be back on the screen. Again, I can click here back. I can move to the previous screen. I can select IT. I can drill through, click on drill through. Now this time I will get IT. Okay. Now you all know what is the bookmark, right? So if I want to add a bookmark, what I can do, I can reset this to the previous one. I can take the bookmark back again here. I can write here, rename. See what I'm doing here. Okay. I can write here default table. This is my default table data, which is without any filter. Okay. Now what I can do on this screen also, I can add another button. Let me add one more button, blank. So I can take here. I can keep the button here. So last time someone asked me how to do the reset. So this is the action, how we can do the reset. Okay. Now shape, you can go here and you can select the rounded rectangle. Okay. Then you can take a style and you can apply something like here. I will write here reset, better reset. Okay. And the font color, we can keep black. It's fine for me. And size, we can just make it little bigger. And the background fill color, let's say this is a reset. I will take some green color. Okay, done. Now what is the next action? We have to do the action button, right? So I'll go to the action button, turn it on. What is that? Bookmark. Now what is the bookmark style? Default table. Select here, default table. I applied. Now I'll go back to the previous screen. Now you see again I selected finance. I go to drill through. Now I'll land on to this page. Now this is showing me finance. Now if you feel like no, I don't want to see this one now, you can just click on reset. You can go back to your whole data. Perfect. Like this, you have to apply all the things. And there are, see, as I told you, whatever the content I'm sharing with you in the WhatsApp chat, most probably maybe tomorrow. Okay. If not sometime whenever I get a time to give you some more files, some practice sessions which I have given for some other teams or some other teams in some other companies also. I can share all those to you, which are common to, for you all to practice. Okay. So with this one, we can stop here. We can stop this thing, and we are going to now apply for the new approach of finance as you all requested me to do with the new one. So we can stop this one here and we can go for the new one. Okay. So what I can do now, okay, before going to that topic, I want to give you one small final touch for this. See, I'm going for Google Chrome. Okay. And okay, let me open this. Ah, okay. Now I'm into Power BI. Perfect. I'm into Power BI, uh, Microsoft Fabric. Okay. And this is not free. This is not free. I have activated for trial version. So it is giving me the option like 25 days left to use these properties. Now I'll go to my workspaces. Okay. This is generally what is my workspace means it is something like a workspace which is like a hard disk on the local system. So now this is a disk which is available on online. Okay. Now I'll go to workspaces. I have here different workspaces. I have a demo workspace. I can create a new workspace. Let's say I will create a new workspace name like AppTech workspace. Means some memory name. Oh, sorry, what happened? Okay, my workspaces. Right, new workspace. I will give here AppTech workspace. Fine. Now description, I will give for the testing purpose only. Okay, I don't have any domain currently. Now in the advanced, we don't have anything. So here the license modes are available: pro license, trial license, premium per user license. So there are most of the things like we have some more options, are many different approaches for online. Like as I told you, there are different gateways, different connections, many things are there. However, those I'm sharing with you in your WhatsApp groups. Please use them, and how to activate the licenses. Those also given to there, given to you in that. So now I have only trial option, so I can go for trial. I'm not changing anything. Just click on apply. Now what will happen? My workspace, AppTech workspace is created, correct? AppTech workspace is created. Okay, now you can see this is a fabric content, means it's a premium content. Okay, so it's a temporary trial version. Now I'll go here. You know, you all have saw that I have logged in with my account. Okay, now when I go to home tab, I have an option here, publish. Okay, let me click on publish. So when I'm clicking on publish, it is asking me, do you want to save changes? Correct? Yes. So I clicked on save. Now see, it is asking me which is your workspace, on which workspace you want to apply. Let's take AppTech workspace. I click on select. Now it is publishing my report. Okay, let's wait. Okay, now now I got the publishing to Power BI. Got it. So let it publish. Okay, let me go to the workspace. This is my workspace where I have to see the data. You can see now the data is loaded here, right? The data is loaded. And here you can see manage access. So how you will manage this access to this workspace? Click on manage access. Currently, I don't have users, but in your organization, what you will do, you will click on add and you can give the access type also. For example, let me take last is trainings I have given for Qatar electricity, which we have some users. So I'll take here Abdul Rahman. Yeah. So one guy was there, Abdul Rahman Abdullah. So I selected him. I have given him a viewer access. Contributor means what? He can even contribute to the work, whatever I have done. Okay. If he is a member, he has the ability to add the new reports. Okay, but we are now using viewer. Okay, and when you click on add, what will happen? This user, when he log into my workspace, because you will be sharing this report, right? See, what is the report I want to show? Let me do one thing. Copy link address. Okay, I'll go to the new tab. Okay, new incognito. I'll paste here. I'll paste, click here. Okay, so because we need to have access, then only you will get this one, right? Submit. Then I can write here Dell, sorry. Dell. Okay, I have logged in. Oh man. Okay. So now let me log in and I want to see my dashboard here. So I can see the dashboard on my screen. You can see, and this is my drill through report, right? You can see now everything is on my screen. Let me do one thing. I'll go to finance. Okay, I have a drill through. See, this is on web. Okay, this is on web. See this button. You can see when you are uh, on premises desktop, what you have? Control plus click, correct? So now you see there is no control plus click. I can directly click here. I can get the data back. I'll click here. I'll go to back. I hope you are clear with this one, right? Now if I click HR directly, you no need to hold control. Okay, this is a web UI. Understand? This is a web UI. Any queries? No, right? You all okay? Fine. So I hope you all are good with this one. So when you are giving this one into a web, so even see when you are sharing this, you have to manage this, how you want to share this one to the people. Okay. See, for example, allow recipients to share this report, whether they have to forward this report to others or not. And you can change this one according to your requirement. Okay. For the specific people, you can mention them and then you can apply them. Okay. So this is one. And other thing, like for example, you see here there is an option called PowerPoint. I think last session someone asked me how I can take this one into PowerPoint. If I click here PowerPoint, you see now what will happen? A PowerPoint will be generated. Settings, space. Okay, let's do one thing. I will take this. Where is it? PowerPoint. No, it's not coming directly. So what I can do, I can open the report. Let's try from here. Okay. So here you can see export. You can see there is an option called PowerPoint, right? So I will click on this PowerPoint, see how it will work. I'm opening PowerPoint. Okay. Embed live data. Okay. This is very important. You see there is an option embed live data, but there is another option export as image. But I will use what? Embed as live data. You have a link or you can open in PowerPoint directly. You can copy and you can open. That is also fine. Open in PowerPoint. Now let's say open in PowerPoint. Now it will take me to my PowerPoint window. Okay. Now I will trust this. This is very important. Trust this. Now this is what you are going to, okay. Let me give in the login because that will work on my login, right? If not, you have to make that one open for anyone. Okay. So just wait. Okay. Oh, okay, now I have logged in into PowerPoint. Just I want to show you how it will behave. Okay, so just wait for 2 minutes. It will load. Okay, it's loaded. Now let's play this. Now see, this is my PowerPoint screen, correct? But now in this screen also, this is PowerPoint and you are presenting. Understand? You are presenting, but this will give you the full permission, I mean, full access how your data will work in general. Okay. So all of the things are working here very fine, right? So these are the filter, but filters are not showing. Fine. It's okay. So here this is how the things will work. Understand? So this is the last query which is asked by someone, like how I can create a PowerPoint through this. This is a live PowerPoint which you can use for presentation. Okay. So I'm stopping this, but you can explore more. Okay. Maybe there are some more things you can do with this one. You can explore more. You can see here, I can share this one to my team also, or you can share with your manager to have a reviews, to have some suggestions to whatever they can do for this. They can give a suggestions to you. Okay. I'm not doing anything on that. Right. So this is all about what workspaces. And remember, every workspace, whenever you go to a workspace, you will be having your data also. As I told you before, that data we call here as a semantic model. Okay, it is a semantic model. Okay, and this data always have its connection with the report. Okay, let me open this data. Now when I open this data, you can see the table information here. It is a similar data which you have in your in your Power BI desktop file. Okay. And now I want to show you one more thing. See, in this table, you have tenure month, attrition flag. These two columns are not available in my original data. You can see there is an option here, export, means after bringing the data into Power BI, bringing the data into Power BI, we added some flags, some columns here. Like after adding the columns, and if you want to use those columns at in your original data, like status column, attrition flag, you want to update it or you want to send to someone, then you can use this export Excel. You can export this one through Microsoft. There are many options. So I'm just taking Excel. So I want to download. So click on download. Okay. There is a live connection also. What is live connection? You already saw. The connection will be connected in live to this data set. If you deleted there, deleted here. If updated here, updated there. Something like that. Okay. So I'll go to download Excel. Now you can see you will be having an Excel file which contains all that data which you have updated in your Excel file. Okay. So now this Excel file again become a data source for some other works. Like someone like in our query, someone told me if I do this one already in Excel, why I have to do again? No, you no need to do. Okay, because you already work on this and you no need to do it again, right? So, but the formulas, whatever we applied there, those formulas are not visible here. Okay, so we have a formulas tab. Generally, we use here show formulas to check. So currently you see there are no formulas shown on this file, right? So just few things you have to remember, and on the basis of that it will work. Right. I'll close this. And also one more small thing I want to show you. I will close this one. See, in Excel, whenever you want to enter the data, whenever I want to enter the data, so generally we use certainly some shortcut like forms and other shortcuts. I hope you all know this one. Generally, like I can say, if you go to the action here, there should be form. No? Okay. Let me take you to the options here. Generally, whenever you are entering some data, use this style. It is very good. Okay. I'll go to all commands and I will select from here. Just let me drag it. C, D, E, F. Okay. So let me say check here form. Okay. So where is L? Oh, okay. Form here. Okay. You select this form. I'm adding it under some different what you can say the tab. So let me add one tab. So that will have my own tab. So I can rename this tab. I am saying that my controls something. Okay, my controls. I can give this name, and this name also you can give some icon and you can write here something test, and under this icon I can add this form and I can click on OK. Now you can see when I go to my controls tab, okay, I have added two times. Fine, no problem. When I go to this control and when I click on form, you see now what happened. Your form data is ready. Means you can create the new, you can enter the data, you can enter the records, you can find the previous records, you can find the next records, you can delete the records. Okay. So use this property like when you are working on your Excel type of information. Okay. So how you did, if you want this one, please you can go through the video and you can do it. Okay. So fine. Anyhow, this is not our Excel class. Just I want to show you that. Okay. Fine. So now we have done with the Microsoft Fabric and this lake and all. So now one more thing. Sometimes what will happen? I want to load the data from Microsoft to Fabric. Okay. Suppose I will open a new blank report. This is a new report. I'll close this previous one. Don't save. Oh, I don't save. Okay, no problem. It's okay. So here, now what I can do is, uh, until now we click on get data and we bring Excel, remaining all of the things, whatever the data sources we have. Now I'll go to get data. You see there is an option here, more. Okay, in the more tab, you can see now I have to go with a option called Microsoft Fabric. Microsoft Fabric, in which I have Microsoft BI semantic models. When I select this option and click on connect, now it will ask me which semantic model you want. So You can see now these are the names of the different semantic models. Okay. And these are the different types of, I mean, these are the owners and these are the different types of workspaces. I'm sure about my workspace. My workspace is Aptech workspace. And remember, it will show you all the workspaces which are available in your Power BI online. But the workspace on which you have access, only that file you will be able to connect. So I'm selecting this file which I have uploaded just few minutes ago. I click on connect. Now what will happen as soon as I connect? Now it will go to that model which is in Power BI. From there, it will bring the data. Now, how I know this is coming from there or not? You will go to transform data and then, okay, you can see now to make changes to your model, you will need to switch to direct query connections. This query adding a local model to your file and is permanent change. Okay, let me click on add a local model. Okay, I clicked on add a local model because this data is coming from where? This data is coming from online. It's not a offline. Okay, you can see now. So this is from api.powerbi.com from Aptech Workspace. I did this. When I click submit, it is telling that, okay, click on settings first. Oh, okay, now fine. This is fine. I will click on submit. So this is my table data. It is asking me I have to create one local file. Okay, so let's click on submit. What it will do, let's see. I clicked on transform data, so it's not allowing me, right? So let's see now. Okay, now what happened? It went to the transform data. The reason is, see, okay. Now the reason is why we are creating one local file. The simple logic is you have fetched the data from online. After fetching the data, if you applied any changes, if that changes are again affecting your online data immediately, the problem is you may lose your data or there is a problem in the disturbance of the structure. So to overcome that, we are going to use the property called having a local data, then applying on that data, whatever we are going to do. Okay. So still there is a problem. Okay. Anyhow, but these are the things like which we have to understand. Now you see still it is using the current model. So let me change the query. Okay. So it is still going to that one only. It's okay, no problem. So, but just remember, maybe this is there is some restriction for me based on the license. Okay, so we are not going to proceed more on this one. So let's do one thing. Let's start with the files I have given to you. Please do one thing. What happened? Okay, let's close this first. Okay, do one thing. Close.
Mr. Mahmood,
Yeah,
files are
please.
already uploaded in the message.
Okay, perfect. So if you have the files already, so let's do one thing now. Let's start it. Okay, let's open Power BI. So open. Okay, so let's go. What we do first, blank report. So I hope you all have the files with you and it is available in your shared directories as mentioned. Please go to get data, text.csv. So we have two text files. One is department. Okay. This is department and other one is finance, right? I select the first file first. So it's a department. Okay. So comma separated. And here, this data is not properly arranged because the first column from here should be my header. Okay. So you can do transform data and you can modify. So this is the first step generally we do. So what I can do is I can click on transform data and okay. So use first row as header. You all know this one, home tab. Use first row as header. Then what you can do, close and apply. Correct. So generally you all can do the same. So okay, now first table uploaded perfectly. So this is my department table which contains these are the department IDs. These are department names. These are the managers we have, and this is a cost center. Okay, let's do another table. What is another table? Get data. Sorry, text or CSV. Okay, then finance. So we can take here. Okay, now finance. I hope here there is no problem because the finance data already have the proper arrangement of the columns. Like first column has the what you can call the column names as we need it. Then click on load. I no need to do transform data because already this is properly arranged. Click on load. So please confirm you all have done the same. So
Okay.
finance done. Perfect. Okay. I hope you all have done. So now what I can do first, once your data is loaded, first check the relationships. Do they have relationships or not? Okay. This is one to many. Why this is one to many? Let's discuss this one also. So if you see the data here, this is a department ID for dim column, I mean department table. Now if I go to the another place, which is my finance table, in which every department has many different columns. You can see D01 is my department, which contains D01, D01, again D01, again D01. It's almost four entries I have. So it is duplicated, means one department can have many number of transactions. So this is a logic, okay, one to many, right? And how to prepare the relationship, you are all familiar with this one and you have done this one many times. So I hope I no need to explain this back again. So you can go to manage relationships and you can see now these are the different relationships which we have. If you want to edit, you can click on these three dots, edit, and you can modify this. So this is my table, which is a department. So you can put this one on the top and this one in the down. That will be what then? One to many, correct? So this is how we will do. And you all already know that why we have to prepare the relationship. If you don't have the relationship, when you design the dashboard, you will never see the changes in between dynamically when you are taking the data from two different tables. Okay, to make that dynamic approach, we are using this relationship to have in between those tables. Okay, now let's what is the next thing we have to do is, now our data is ready. This is generally how you will do. I don't have much records. I have just 10 records here, and I have some more records here, around four departments, means four records. Now someone asked us to create some dashboard on this data. Now we have to find like what are the different types of requirements or missing columns maybe I may have. In that basis, when I go to the finance, okay, I want to see what are the difference between the actual amount and the budget amount. So I feel like there is one missing column. See, this is a decision taken by the person who is working in finance, because I'm not sure, because I'm not into the finance. Okay, when I receive the data, this is a real-time example I'm telling. I receive the data. I'm a programmer or I'm a developer, but when I see this data, I will feel okay, all the columns are ready, I can start developing. But no, whatever the missing columns are there, you will be sending those columns again. Like I need these columns to be calculated on this data. So those we can say like your conditional columns, or you may have your measure columns based on your requirement. Like, okay. So now this case, now what you will do, go to transform data. Please all of you do along with me. Now I'm confirming that you all have uploaded the data. You have saw the relationship. Now you have your data is properly arranged, and even you can rename if you want it, but I'm not doing any renaming. Now click on transform data. Now in the transform data window, you can do many differences like adding the conditional columns and other things. Now I'll go to the query fact finance, the facts of the finance or finance table. Go to finance, and here in the finance, I want to calculate the actual budget actual amount which we have and the budget amount, right? So how you can do, go to add column, conditional column. Please do this, conditional column. So now what we are doing, we are adding one column. I want to see the differences. Now I'll give here something like change, uh, or you can write here something like variance or change. Any fine. Variance is something like change. Okay. So which column name you want to apply? So that column name you can give here. Okay. So for example, I can use here. Uh, For example, let's say conditional column, right? Okay, no condition. Okay, we will take custom column. Conditional column, what it is doing me, it is asking me like on which condition you want to work. So let's take custom column, right? So I will write here the same thing. I will give variance again, variance. So now I have to take a column name, which is an actual amount, insert minus my budget amount. That's it.
Sorry, Mr. Anirudh, if
Yeah.
I create a additional table and the columns,
Mm-hmm.
will that work? Because I was trying one of the reports which I've created. I happened to create a separate table. Remember, I was asking a fiscal year. Um,
Yes. Yes. It will work.
so yeah. So, but the problem is when I'm dumping the updated report, it is
Mm-hmm.
giving me an error.
Yeah, the only
It,
thing you have to check when you are uploading the new data, okay, and the data, the table which you have manually created inside Power BI should have a particular column which is related to each other. That is first thing. Second thing, if you have some columns which you have created based on the data that is available in previous file, okay, that make prepare.
yeah, see the second
Mm,
condition, second
mm,
condition is
mm.
there. Why? Because I've just created from the existing file anyways.
Mm, mm, mm.
I've defined with the formula the fiscal year. But the
Okay.
problem is the first condition. I think. What did you just say with the first condition? Sorry, I couldn't get you.
Yeah, the first condition is like whenever you are the first condition is relationship. First condition is relationship between them. Let's consider I have a department ID and department ID, or if not product ID, product ID. Both the columns have some ID column, which should be same type. That is first thing. When you are uploading the data, the new data, okay, suppose let's consider we have prepared the relationship which are of number type. And when you are uploading the data, that data type, if it has some other type of character or whole number, anything, that is one case you may face issue. The best way to resolve it is when we are uploading it, we have to match the data types, and the column names, what we have used before in that file should be same. Column names should be same. That's it.
Yeah, actually, everything
Mm,
is the same. But I will show
mhm.
you the report maybe later once you're done.
All right. All right. Okay.
I'll show you the report and I'll show you the error as well using screen share. And then
Mm-hmm.
we'll just maybe you can assist me.
No problem. It's okay.
Thank you.
We can
Thanks.
check it out. Sure, sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So this is how you have to find it. Okay. Actual amount minus budget amount. Just click on OK. So you got the variance. So I have to go to now conditional column. Okay. Now what we can do here. Okay. Let's try this one as variance status, means whether the change is more or less. So we are taking which column? Actual column, which is actual amount. If it is greater than the column which is of I want to take the column in the budget amount. So let's say select a column. budget amount. Yeah, this one. So if the actual amount is greater than budget amount, then I will write here, this is over budget, over budget. Okay, else we can give here, this is a within budget. Okay, please do this.
Can we add the color conditions into this stage, or maybe we can do it later?
We can add multiple. Sorry, what is it?
The color conditions. Maybe if it is over budget, it should come as maybe red color and all these prompts.
That one also we can do. Yes, if you want to do it that is also possible. Yes, that is
because
like
in the
your, you know,
measures, yeah, in the
yeah,
measures we can, but in this one, if we can do it, it's easier, no?
yeah. We have a function fx somewhere. We have that option. We have to check it out, and we can do it. So there is option you'll get what based on function. Some condition we can write. If suppose over budget, you can give red color. That we can do. We can see. First you finish it. We'll see that.
Yeah, this is done. Thank you.
Okay, finish. So now. Okay, so next thing, let's continue. Then we will see those requirements, latter cases. Okay, let's do one thing. Now I will go back to Home tab, close and apply. Okay, close and apply.
Sorry, Mr. Mahmood, I have to
Mm.
just go for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Yeah, yeah, please. No problem. Go ahead. Okay. Okay. Now check your fact finance, which contains this information, right? Now here, let me do one more thing like the option for this. Okay, so next one, we will add now the measure columns. We'll come to that part also later because when you are going for the dashboards, that time we have that provision directly. It's not allowing to apply the color provisions here, but we'll see that later. Okay, now what you can do, click on new measure. And here I want to take a measure. What is the total of the actual amount? So I'll write here total actual amount, okay, which is equal to sum of, sorry. Okay, if it is not visible to you, I can increase the sizes here. So let me take fact finance of actual amount. Where is this? Okay, so close this, right? Now let me maximize this one for you. So you can see now this is this is the first measure column, which is your actual amount, sum of actual amount. Can you calculate the total budget amount? This is total actual amount. You can give any names. Okay, I'm just selecting some random names, but you can select if you want some other ideas, you can take some other names. So this is for total actual, and I will take another one. I want to take the total measure. Sorry, the total budget. So what I can do here, again, the same sum of, let me take budget amount. Okay. So I have total actual amount. See, what is this? Just the keyword, just one word I change, actual. actual. Okay, total budget. This is budget. Okay, so I hope you all have done. One is total actual amount, total budget. These are the two measure columns. And also we have one more variance. I want to see the total variance, how it has applied. So based on that, I want to give one more measure column. Okay, so what I will do, we'll take here the measure column as variance, variance measure, example, variance measure. So what we can do here, this is a total actual minus total budget. Okay, so this is like an aggregate value. Okay, it will not show because it's a aggregate value. So now if you see the type here, we have expense as well as income. Okay, I want to calculate the expense. Last sessions we have done this one. If you remember, we have a function called calculate from your total actual. Okay, then the type should be equal to finance. So last time what we did calculate total employees, comma, that status equal to active or left. If you remember, same function we will do now to find the expense actual. What is the actual expenses? Okay, for that, I hope you have done this formula. This is a variance measure. So we have done three now: total actual, total budget. So there is nothing change, only actual I change, budget, the keyword I change, variance measure is this one. Okay, so these are the three. Now the new measure. Okay, now we will be expecting, I want to know what is the actual expenses. So I can write here better, the word can be okay, expense actual. This is fine. So actual expense, anything you can, how you like, you can add it. Calculate of. Now from where I have to take total expenses, right? So we will be having here total actual. Yeah, total actual we have, right? Total actual, perfect. Comma. Now where I have this one is fact finance type, which is equal to expense, sorry, which is equal to expense, like this. Okay, close it, press enter. Okay, so this is your expense actual. So you have created one more. Now I want to see like income actual. How you will do? Answer is same. You will be doing what? You can put income actual, calculate same total actual, comma, fact finance type, which is equal to income, because from here, I mean, this is a column from where we are changing, right? I have calculated now expense. Next, we have to calculate the income. So again, you may click on a new measure. Okay. So this is a new measure. Now again, I will put it here something like income. This is actual income. Okay. So what is the actual income? Let's say calculate. I will write here total actual, which is the total income, comma, type. I want to take the type, which is equal to, this time it is what? Income. I'm sorry. This is what? Income. Okay. So like this, you have to do it. Fine. Press enter. So if you want all these formulas, I can put it in the notepad if you've not yet completed. Control A, Control V. This is income actual. This is expense actual. Okay. Right. So this is expense. This is expense actual. Fine. Okay. What is the next one we did? What are the other major columns we did? Total actual. Control C. So first you have to prepare total actual, then only you will do this one. If not, it will not work. Remember, this is a total actual. First you do this, then only it will work. Okay. So after this, you will be having here total budget. This is Control A, Control C. Okay. This is a total budget. Right. So these are mostly four, I hope. Total actual, expense actual, and yeah, variance measure, one more. So variance measure also we have done. So anyhow, this is just a column, so we can use it. Right. Okay, so these are the 5 measures we used. Please check in your system whether you have done all these measures or not. It's fine. Okay, I'll wait for 2 more minutes. Please complete it.
Sorry, can you, I was not around for income actual. Can you please explain this fact finance type, the reason for that, or
Yeah,
the explanation?
yes, in the fact of finance table, we have created now two conditional column, sorry, calculated columns. One is actual amount and budget amount. Okay. So this one we have applied from your transform data column. Okay. So if I go here, you have not yet created those two.
No, no, I've created fact finance, but I just need to
Okay.
know the reason of the formula, which
Yeah,
is the
simple.
second part
See,
of the reason.
yeah. The simple thing is like first thing, just this is something like just an idea. Like I feel like that, like I need to identify this change, the differences from actual amount and budget amount. Okay, I used it. Then again, we have think about that. Okay, we should have something where you can identify whether it is more. If it is more than this budget amount, we will give this. This is just just we are thinking that we should have some this type of columns. It's not like mandatory, but because every scenario has different thing, correct? Now, okay, let's go to the model view now back. Okay, I went to the model view here. We have used here. First, I have added one topic called total actual. Okay, total actual is what sum of total amount is a total actual, correct? This is total. Means we are providing
Correct,
it
correct.
into one card. Like for example, I want to know what is your total budget. Someone asks us. So I say this is my budget. Then what is the total actual amount is provided for that. Budget
Yeah,
amount
this
is
is clear.
4,000. Yeah.
Yeah, this is clear. Yes.
Yeah. Then next one expense actual is now, in the last sessions, we have calculated in HR like who are left and who are active, active left. So that time also we used one formula. Why we use that formula? From the total employees, I want only those employees who are still active. Same thing we are doing what? Now I have the type of income here, which is income, which is the expense. Here it is clearly mentioned, which is income. Now I in expense actual, I am going to filter it based on this keyword expense. So wherever you have expense, take it out from where total actual and it will give that value. This is total expense. Now what is income? Again, you can see the formula is same. It is calculating only wherever the type is income. It will take the total and it will provide us that value. Okay, total income value. Okay. So, so this is total actual where you went. In the total actual, you are calculating what? Actual amount, right? This is the actual amount. From this actual amount, now we are separating the expense amount and income amount. So we got it as expense actual, income actual. Now the variance measure is again same. The total actual, it has one actual amount. Budget amount, it has one budget amount. And we always show that whenever we are having any type of measure columns, the only place we use the measure columns is what? Cards. From the cards, right? The card, where is the card? Okay. So generally the cards, the single cards, we can use that 1, 2, 3, the whatever the cards we have, we can use it. Even I can use this KPIs, like in the KPIs also we can have the cards, right? Suppose I can say my value, my actual value, okay, required is something like this one. I'm just putting here just for that, okay. And I given the budget and the trend axis. Okay. Trend axis based on what we will give. I have total actual amount is this value. Trend axis, if I give here, so trend axis. Okay. This is month wise. Let me do one thing. Remove this, remove this. I give total budget and this is total actual. Okay. So this one you can see it is negative. Means what? The budget what I have and the actual what I required is different, right? But when I reverse it, so budget is different, target is different, correct? Means you understood the topic, right? So according to the diagram, if you see, okay, let's do one thing. I will put here some card here. Uh, Card new. Where is this card went out from my screen? I don't know. Okay, let me try to fetch one card from online. Okay, I will take here some card. CARD. Okay, I have one card here. I will take this card only. Okay. Okay, I'll take this card. This is just a sample. Okay, what will happen? That visual will be added here. Imported successfully. Okay, you can see this card added. This is a card. Okay, in this card, I will put here total actual. This is total actual amount. Okay, now I will take another. I'll take here total budget. Total budget. So this is my budget. Okay, where is this data field? Right. So you can see now. Okay, fine. This one is fine for me. Okay, just want to move. It's not that much clear to move it, but it's okay. So some visuals have some issues. Okay, now see, this is my total budget which I have, but actually required how much? 110. So automatically, so the goal and the requirement has some issue in this according to this budget, right? So this is how generally it is calculating, okay, in the KPIs. So in the KPI, we can see the total actual, when I go to here, total actual value, total budget value, what we have is 101K. But target value required is how much? 110K. So which has a huge difference here. This is one issue. And still there is any other KPI cards we have here. Let me check if any KPI still. No. If I want more KPIs, you can go to some more KPIs. See, I'm just showing you how you can take the different types of visuals. Okay, so just press enter. API. Okay, this is a gauge. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, so I'm adding it. Okay, so generally this is a test one. Add. Okay, now I have added one gauge here, that KPI. So now you can see now chart name, minimum, maximum. What is the maximum required? So actual budget is target, target start, target and oh, it has many things actually. Okay. See, based on the type of, card, you have to have the data. Okay. So chart name you can take from any one of this, right? So let's do one thing. I'll take the minimum and maximum, target start. Okay. Let's say target end required is total budget. This is my budget. Okay. And actual end is this one. Okay. Now you see, you can see at the end there is a problem. Okay. The problem is around, you can say there is a problem actual end 109,500 and this one is 101,000. You can see now the difference is 9,000 in between 9,500. Okay. So how this gauges will work based on our requirement. So simple. See, whenever you get to any visual, you have to plan your own design. Okay. So now I'm not using this. I'm deleting it. Okay. You can use the cards. You can use the cards to apply all of these things. First one, in the first card, I want to apply, okay, total actual. This is fine for me. This is also fine for me. I will paste another one. Okay. Control C, Control V. You can take it. Not doing. Okay, no problem. I'll take the new one. This time I'll take expense actual. This is actual expenses. Okay. Then again, I will click again. Please do along with me so you can finish it now. This is income actual. This is expense actual. This is income actual. Okay. Okay. I think this is fine. Right. This is income actual. What are still we have done measures? Total actual, income actual, expense actual, and we did one more variance. Okay. So variance also is a measure column. So I can use what card here. Let me do one thing. Let's take a card. Okay. Then I will take what variance. Okay. Applied variance. Fine. Now, one more thing. We have tested one data. What is the data we have used? Variance status, right? Variance status. Okay. So variance measure. What we have added here, variance measure. So, okay, variance status based on what we did on the transaction, and this status, variance status. Okay, this column, variance status, what we have done, if it is more than budget amount with this one, then we have what? Variance status. Okay, perfect. So what I can do now, let's apply that. So suppose I have I can use something like, okay, another card here, another card. I will put here variance status. Okay, this is over budget, right? Over budget. Fine. So now it is calculating on what basis? Budget basis. I want this one calculate on transaction basis. How I can do? Anyone have answer? So I can add a call. I can add a table. Okay, I added a table. See, this all things are like randomly I'm doing it. So what I will do from here, first I'll go to my column. I have transaction ID and okay, I will use only transaction ID. I hope that is enough for me. Transaction ID. So based on this ID, if I select T001, okay, based on this ID, this color should change. Okay, you can see now the value is changing. This is over budget, within budget. You see now the text is changing here, correct? So remaining things are behaving based on the transaction. So don't concentrate on that. Why I'm using this, why I'm going to change this one is, as someone asked me, like as you asked me some change here. The change is like what I want to show some color. So let's do one thing. Let's try. And now I'm going to the form visual. Let's go to the custom colors. So minimum, maximum, you can see here, minimum, maximum, we have some colors, right? So like this percentage format, chart name, current value. Okay. See, there should be an FX. What is an FX? FX is your calculated, or you can say conditional formatting, which we can apply on the data. Okay, now you can see now, this is an FX. You see here, what is that? It is a color FX. Now I can go here. If you're all along with me, please do this. I have added one table. I have one that visual which we have taken. Okay, dial gauge. If you want to use this, please click on this. Again, I'm showing you. Click on more visuals. Okay, you can type here dial. Okay, dial gauge. Dial gauge. No, it's not that. What is this visual name? Dial GAUGE. Okay. So please type the same name so that you will get that. I'll type here dial UAG dial gauge. Maybe I have added, that's why it's not coming, but this is the one which I took there. Let me do one thing. KPI I will add. Maybe I'll get here. Okay, it's not coming here. Let me take the card. Dial gauge is coming here. Okay, so fine. Just see on my screen. Maybe you can apply any other model. Let's take see on I mean on any type of what you can call visual, you can change the styles. It is not like you have to apply only on this. No, you can apply on any one of them. For example, here also I will add some variance status. Okay, and you can take something like in the legend. Okay, values you want to show here what? Uh, okay, total actual. Okay, I will show here total actual. Yes, total actual. And also I will show something like total budget. What is happening? Total, but you can't add it here. This is what I have used. I have used here pie chart. Okay, pie chart. Then we can take here total budget. No, this is a legend now. Transaction IDs we can take in the legends. Okay, then I can take okay, total actual in the values as well as total budget in the values. Okay, but it is still fine. So now, okay, let's do one thing, total actual. Uh, Instead of transaction ID, is there any other option we can take? Transaction ID. Ah, okay, department. Oh, perfect. So we can take department, right? We don't need transaction ID. We'll take department ID. This is fine for me. Okay. So now what I will do based on the, okay, I'll show here also, I'll show there also, but remember the function, the uh, color of the slice, I want to change based on the this, what is the column variance status. Okay, let's see now how we can do. I'll go to this part and I'll go to slices. I'll go to one series, like if not any one of the series color. Is there any option? Detail labels? No. Okay, let me take D01 and if I click no, oh, it's not providing that option. Let's say effects. Okay, this is only showing me the background. For the slices, I'm not changing, but it's okay. Let's do one thing. I want to apply the background for this because you have this visual with you. See, I clicked on FX. Now what I will do, format style. Okay, so based on the rule, I will apply if the rules field value. I am not getting that. Okay, let's do one thing. I will say here rules. because I need to apply the color, right? Then I'll go to the finance. I will select here variance status. If the value is equal to, what is the values we have added? One is over budget. Okay, I will write here over budget. Then the color will be something like red. Okay, this is not red. More colors. Okay, I'll take the red. Okay, this is red. New rule. Okay, now I will say if the color is okay, if the value is, sorry, if the value, what is another one? I don't remember, but it's okay. I'll click on OK. Now you see here, this is over budget, correct? Now if I click on some other value, where is that under within budget? Okay, there is within budget also. Whenever there is a within budget, I have to change this color because that color applied and I have to go back. Okay. So now what I can do, I'll go here again. I will go to the properties, the same thing here. So when it is over budget, you do this. But when you are going for the other one within budget, I don't want this color. I'll apply back white color again. Okay. Click on OK. Right. Now let's select here within budget. Within budget is where over budget, over budget, over budget. Okay. This is within budget, right? But it is not applied. Within variable THN within budget. Within budget. Okay. Why it's not applied? Within budget. Let's take, I think, is there any option like else if? Else if. Summarization. Only first it says, okay. Uh, 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 uh. So we need something like gradient, what it says. Okay, perfect. So what I can do now from here, I can change all data fact. Now I can select here variance status. Okay. Okay. This is taking the count. Oh man, this is taking the value. Okay. What I can do if suppose I want to write here, if there is a over budget, I want 1. If this is within budget, I want 0. Can anyone tell me how to do this? Okay. So now you can go to same place. This is your transform data. I can go to add column. I can add factor finance. Then I will select the last column. I'll go to conditional column. Then I will select here like outcome something. Okay, outcome. Column name is what? Variance status. If it is equal to what I will write here, over budget. I'll put here 1, else this will be 0. That's it, finish. Okay. Now what happened? Wherever this is over budget, I have 1, else it is 0. Correct. Now based on this, you will apply there. Finish. Now I'll go here. I'll go to the design. Okay. Let it apply the style first. Okay. Let me go to the data. Perfect. Now I'll go to the style. I'll go to the function. Then I will select here gradient example. Then I will say here like all data fact. Then I will go to, where is the file here? Outcome. Okay. If the outcome, again, it is saying counter. Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's say rules first outcome. Let's select outcome here. Okay. Value of text. No. Okay. So the problem here is, what will happen when you are going to select here. Let's select one again. Let's try this outcome. No, it's not working for me. Okay. So see, you can do only one option now. See, there is one, but there are multiple options also available, because here in this color effects, we have only one option that is applying one time. If this is within budget, within budget, please check the spelling. Maybe I'm doing mistake. Within budget, I will change the color here. Within budget color, I will take as dark blue. Let's let it be. Then I will take the new rule. If it is over budget, I will take here something like a, let's take red color. Okay, red color, fine. Okay. So click OK. Now the problem is, summarization. This is a problem. It is taking only the first option. What fields based on variance status? First variance status. Is there any option here to change it? Let's select all data. No. Okay. No, variance status. Okay, no problem. Let's say, see what is happening here is the action which we are applying. You can see now reverse order. This is the change of color. So no problem. Within the budget, I should see this, and over the budget, I should see red color. Okay, click OK. Now let's do one thing. I'll click here. This is what over budget, which is red color. Within budget. Yeah, this is within budget T003, but this color has not yet changed. Okay. Is correct. The text is correct. Within budget. Right. So just to explore on these things. Okay. Even you can work on this one also. Like this is a month. So based on certain conditions, remember, generally the conditions are very important. Based on the conditions only they will work. Okay. But here the problem, what is happening, once the condition is applied for the second condition, it is not going back to the uh, content here. I mean, back to the color back again. I mean, the background, and it is not updating this style. Means the first come first serve, like that it is behaving. Okay, what field should be based on this? This is okay. Variance, variance. Okay. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's say if I select here, uh, I don't want to go with variance. Let's say transaction ID, because if I want to select by variance, there is one problem coming here. Let's do one thing. I'll put here variance status. Okay. Now let's try. This is over budget. This is within budget. I selected variance, but still we don't know it. Okay. T003. Okay. 004. Okay, fine. So no issues. Let's try one thing. Let's try in some other way how to do. See, anytime if you are working with any type of visuals, even this visual, okay. So if you want to apply any style based on the type of selection or anything, see here, if I want to do something like style presets, no grids, no, there is no function. So colors, let's go to the colors. Where do you have the colors? Generally, effects. Now you can see here background color effects. Okay. So these things you can apply. So transaction ID, if the transaction ID, okay, if the transaction ID is equal to, I will write here T001. So based on this means you have to plan how you have to frame your rules. Okay. So this is something like T002. Okay, then here you can put here something like blue, dark blue or something. Click OK. Now you can see now it is pink T002. Now see the first action which I applied is becoming like the final action. Okay, so why this is happening, we have to check. Okay, so fine. So this is how generally we apply the conditional formatting. Please go through it. And even if you want to add a pie chart, okay, so this is a pie chart which we have added. And let me, what is this one? Okay, this is based on this one, it is coming. Okay, fine. Is there anything you want me to explain more? Let me know. That's it. So this is a publishing of data, and this is how we have done. And in the dashboard, we have saw how the things will work. And even I have shown you powerbi.com where we have different approaches to achieve it. Okay. And even what we have studied, like how we can use the slicers and all. So let's do one thing. I can add the slicers on the same screen. You can put it here and you can use, see the design, the style, the type of columns you need, all are your wish, like how you want to see. Okay. So what I can do, I can go here, I can take any slicer. Okay. So add a slicer. Then in the slicer, we can add department name. So this is one slicer with the department name I can add. So we can go here, put department name. Okay. So by based on the department name also I can filter it, right? IT, sales, whatever. Okay. So next one, I can use another column. Means I can use some more um, some more slicers to add some more other, I mean, other information. So this is how generally it will work. The remaining things, you know, how to change the background, how to change the wallpapers, everything you can apply according to your requirement. Okay. But better look and feel will come only when you have a better backgrounds on the screen. Okay. So even the size, as I told you, always matters. Okay, this is fit to width or fit to actual size. All these things will matters. Okay, so these all will play major roles. So generally we used to work on fit to width all the times. So we can arrange it. You can keep it here. So always remember, and one more thing, as maybe you already saw that whenever we are designing any type of visual or anything, all the visuals should have the same sizes. This should not be like this. What I have shown, what I'm showing here, just this is sample I shown you. And that's the reason like we didn't concentrated on it, but it will the diagrams or the dashboards never be like this. Okay, never. So you have to have the proper ordering, proper arrangements. Everything should be ordered properly. Okay. Because this is the final report which you will be seeing. Right. Okay. So we'll stop here. And I want to see the issue that is raised by some, I think Mr. Imran, I hope so. So can you please show me the screen so that we can discuss on it?
Sure. Just give me a few seconds. I'll open the files.
Yeah, please.
You can see the screen.
Yeah, I can see the screen. Okay. I'll do one thing. I will stop recording. Okay.